Primal Hippie Ninja presents the front kick, or called the groin kick, also called front snap kick, various names and so on and so forth. Alright, so but this is the one, if there was one kick I had to teach somebody, this would probably be the one. That's the one typically you see in a lot of self-defense, small, short-term courses. Alright, so for the front groin kick, obviously the target is, can you guess it? The groin, right? So one of the reasons is because, don't get me wrong, it's a good skill if you can kick up high in somebody's head and knock their head off, or whatever, or knock them unconscious. But the bad thing about that, if you see, if I'm kicking down low, the speed of that kick compared to up there, it takes more time to travel from point A to point B up here than it does from point A to point C, or in this case point G, groin kick, whatever. All right, so the faster it is, the less chances for somebody to react to it and move out of the way or block it or whatever. All right. So with the groin kick, once again, our stance is going to be the combat stance. If you're not familiar with that, go back and watch the video that we did talking about the combat stance. All right. So we're in our combat stance here. Feet are diagonal, knees slightly bent, hands are up, protecting ourselves. We're doing a covering up. Now, something to keep in mind whenever you're throwing kicks, we're going to keep our hands up by the head, because anytime you're attacking somebody, at that time, you're going to become more vulnerable. Typically, I'm away from somebody over here, but as soon as I have to move in to be able to attack. So as soon as I move in, they can attack me. So we don't want to be bringing our hands down to this position or down low or in our pockets or whatever. All right, so we're in a combat stance. The kick is going to come up from here and kick out, bring it back, and back down. Now, this is not what we're doing. We're not doing this. This right here is a stretch. You're stretching the leg out. Don't get me wrong, it's a good stretch, good thing to do for stretching, but it's not very efficient. Even if I was doing low, boom, yes, it could work, but it is obviously a lot slower. Also, you're telegraphing what you're doing more, or as they're going to say, hey, I see this leg going, woo, coming up. All right, so the reason for bringing the knee up first is it's not telegraphing as much. And from a knee up position, there's lots of various things. We could do a kick here, we could come across with a crescent, we could come in here and turn it for a side kick. All right, so you have various options from bringing that knee up. Of course, in this case here, they're doing the front kick or the front groin kick. So bring it up, kick it out, and bring it back and set down. Now, depending on what you're going to do afterwards, is where the foot needs to go after you kick. In this case here, I can bring it up, kick out, come in, finish off the strikes and elbows, and finish off the situation there. Or I kick, come back, and then I can run off. So it depends on what the situation is. If you're in a corner, like against the wall here, boom, have a kick, and just stay here somewhere close nearby, because obviously I don't need to step back and run because the wall is there. So again, a couple of times slow from this angle here, bring it up, kick it out. Maybe that was a really tall guy. All right, so groin, bring it up, kick, over here, bring it up, and kick. A note on the foot positioning on this kick. Some people like to kick with the ball of the foot. But you have to be able to get your toes back. As you can see, I'm getting back some people can really curl them toes back. That's just kind of freaky, but whatever. But I don't recommend you doing that. However, keep in mind, most of the times you're going to be walking around with shoes on, unless you're a Primal Hippie Ninja, walk around barefooted, which my kids do that more than I do. But anyway, so in the case of shoes, it's not so important. You can easily hit with the tip of a good hard shoe, and it's going to hurt a lot in the groin area compared to worrying about hitting with the top part of the foot, like right here, or hitting with the ball of the foot. So don't get worried too much about that unless you're the kind of person who walks around barefoot a lot, or sandals or something, or Crocs, which is what I usually wear. So again, here, foot positioning down, or the ball of the foot, typically it's just going to be kicking right there. Kicking in, kicking in. All right, just like the palm strike on a previous video, this can also be done from the lead or from the rear. When I say from the rear, it's what we've been doing so far. From the back leg, bringing it up and kicking out. If I did it from the lead, Can also be done from here, kicking out. Now the advantages once again are similar to other strikes. This is a lot quicker. This takes more time traveling from there and coming back. All right. Now keep in mind also the fact of this being quicker is whenever you're doing this, do not take a step, because some people will do this kick from the lead. See here, we're in position, boom, kick comes in. You notice the back foot may twist a little bit, and that's fine, but don't do this. Now then, they saw what happened. Now, however, you can do this. That's a little, kind of a little hop and skip to get more distance for a cheating thing there. All right, so anyway, that's been the front groin kick. Front groin kick, that could be from the front or back, and the main target is, of course, the groin. Be sure to check out our website at fordefend.com or on Twitter at Primal Hippie. Thanks for watching.